Guys, be honest, is it coming to life? That lemon in my cup, man, I got ice up on my chain. They started skating on
So just look at the whip, guys.
But I be stacking paper, I be staying in my lane.
Holy freaking smoke.
3, 4. And I got ice up on my chain. They started skating. Alright, y'all, so it is currently Monday. The week literally just started. We traded this morning. I got a bunch of work done. There's literally so much stuff that I got done today, but ever since the last video of me getting my car, I've actually had plans of doing stuff to it as far as like exhaust goes and stuff like that. So let me know if that's something that you guys want to see. I plan on doing stuff with over axle pipes, maybe a full exhaust system. Obviously, you know, it looks nice and whatever, but we want it to be loud. So there's a couple things that I want to talk to you guys about today. Number one is going to be what exactly I did in 2025 to be able to completely transform my life with trading, and then exactly how you guys can be able to do the same thing. But first things first, I also have something planned for this video. So now, if you guys haven't seen on my Instagram, I posted a couple reels earlier back where before I got the car, that this is also around the same time and where I quit my job. And it's been nearly a year since I've worked a single day in my life. My life did a complete 180. I went from working a job where I worked $14 an hour to being able to buy 2 of my dream cars, multiple vacations across the country or across the state, also being able to buy a few of my favorite watches. There's a lot more that I've been able to do, but I acknowledge the fact that even the people that are working at these places worked very, very hard. So what I ended up doing was I went to the bank and I pulled out around $2,500. Now, we already gave a lot of this out away, either on camera or off camera. I did both. We still have around $1,100 left to be able to give away. You guys can see we are going to be going to people's and we are going to be giving them some cash. So if you guys saw last week, I took around $16,500 in payouts just from last week alone, and that was only in around a couple days. So obviously, with that being said, I've been very blessed with everything that I have, and so now I want to be able to bless other people. We're gonna go give this away. I'll be seeing you guys in a second.
Also, just look at the whip, guys.
I've already had it for like 2 weeks now, but every single time I walk out of my house and I see that this is in my driveway, like I don't even know how to react. Like this car, I kid you not, guys, I've been watching videos on it so that every single time I walk out of my house, it feels almost surreal. But anyway, I'm getting ready to leave, and then we're gonna go give away this money. Now, like I said earlier, I wanted to give you guys pretty much the roadmap that if you want to change your life with trading in 2026 and you want to make that your year just like I did with 2025, I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of value and insight on how you are able to replicate that for yourself so that 2026 can be your year. So throughout this video, I'm going to be dropping you guys knowledge, but I'm going to give you the first one here. This isn't the most important. I would say the last one's probably the most important, but this one, guys, I'm telling you, the first thing that you have to do in order to actually make progress within your life, and if you want to change your life for the better, you have to fall in love with the process. I kid you guys not, the times where I remember being the happiest in my life was when I was working the hardest because I knew eventually I was going to make it. So the times where you are kind of struggling, the times where you are about to make it, or you feel yourself about to make it, when you're working really hard, when you're grinding for hours, where you are actually physically giving it your all, that is the times that I've been the most happy. So a takeaway from this is that you guys have to fall in love with the journey. Obviously, me being a trader now and being profitable, I don't have to spend hours and hours on the charts, but I'll tell you guys what, I stopped trading around 10:30 and it is already around 4:30 and I haven't even left the house yet because I've been working all day. So aside from the trading stuff, obviously I do content, I do business, I do all of these things, and I love the process. I find so much joy in genuinely just working hard every single day. So that is something I want to spread to you guys. I want you to know that you guys might be on your journey to trading. You might be spending hours a day doing whatever you're doing. I'm doing the same thing, but on other things. Because I've already conquered trading, I don't have to do that, but there are other things that I work very, very hard on. And the only reason I've been able to make it this far in social media, in business, and all of these things is because I fell in love with the process. I love waking up, doing the trading, being active and engaging with my community, and then going on making videos for the day. Even if it's something that I don't feel like doing, even if it's something that I know that I have to do, I love doing it because it is the journey, because it is the grind. So I need you guys to remember that you're only going to make it far if you genuinely do enjoy what you are doing and if you are embracing the grind, because those are going to be the happiest times in your life. I promise you guys, the person that loves to walk is going to walk further than the person that just loves the destination. If you guys learn to love this walk, you guys will fall in love with the process and you will make it so far. You guys gotta let me know, do you guys think I go full exhaust at first, or do I start with like over axle pipes? Because I want to make the car louder, but I don't know if it's gonna be like too loud low key. And exhausts are expensive, bro. They're like 6 bands, and then to put it on, it'll probably be another like for like 2,000 or 3,000. So let me know what you guys think. It'll probably be like 10K in total on just an exhaust for the car. But the over axle pipes, they're like 2,500, and I can put those on myself and my dad. So one of the next vlogs, we'll probably be putting something on the car. Definitely stay updated on that. If you guys are on Instagram, go and follow my Instagram. I'm pretty much posting on there every single day. But also I want to tell you guys, I've gotten so many DMs or questions in my Discord basically asking me like, hey, you can get to like 10K with trading. That's like a couple payouts, but how do you make your first 100,000? I think the most realistic way to make your first 100,000 in trading, number one, it's obviously going to be copy trading accounts, because I know multiple people been able to get payouts, yes, but they're not making nearly as much as they can because they're not taking advantage of being able to copy trade accounts. So if you guys want to go ahead and you are already trading, you're already making money, the best way to go ahead and compound and start scaling your trading is simply just buying more accounts. I have an 80% off code with Apex Trader. If you use code AVAL. Also, Tradeify, Alpha Futures, they have discounts as well. I believe like 30% off of those accounts. So I think doing that is by far the easiest way to do that. And right now, if you use my code AVAL, you get 80% off of those accounts. And yeah, that's just how I basically did last month. That was my record month. Anyway, like I said, we're gonna go give away some of that cash. Catch you guys when we get over there. Thank you. Thank you. Here you go.
How you gonna play with you?
I'm not. I'm serious. No, it's for you. No, I'm not. Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
I got you.
Y'all, I know y'all playing.
No, it's for real. You want to check it? You want to check it?
You just giving out money?
Yeah. I'm very blessed, so I figured I'd share it, you know?
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Alright guys, first stop was a success. How's it going? What kind of drinks do you guys have? Can I do a lemonade, please? Thank you. Here you go. You got it. Have a good day. Alright, where are we off to next? We can go Wendy's right here. Some people are nonchalant about it. Some people like do a whole big thing. Either way, like to me it doesn't really matter. Obviously like for views and whatever, like obviously one thing's gonna perform the other way, but literally like 80% of my giving away off camera, so whether it's a big reaction or not, it's the same thing. Yeah, I'll do a chocolate chip cookie, please. Thank you. Here you go. Have a good day, bro.
Thank you.
God bless you, bro.
You too.
Thank you.
You need a receipt?
It's okay.
Have a nice day.
You too, bro. All right, we're about to get another kill ash. Guys, be honest, is it coming to life? That lemon in my cup, man, I got ice on my chest. Wait, I didn't even mean to do that. The lemon in my cup, the ice on my chest. All right, guys, so we're counting at the bridge. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $800 left. So what we're gonna do is, I'm not gonna lie, most of the time when I'm giving money away, it's normally when I'm door dashing or Instacarting something, because they're low-key like the hardest workers out there, bro. Like I low-key know the Uber workers or like Uber Eats people, door dashers, all that kind of stuff, they are grinders. They don't get paid a lot. So a lot of the giving that I do is through there and to churches. So did not get a chance to Aura Farm on the whip today. Obviously it's just like not a good day outside. Like you want to Aura Farm on like a sunny day or when it's at night, and it's not either of those things. So I'm gonna order something on Instacart because my fiance is cooking tonight. So I'm gonna order Instacart and then I'll give them like a nice little tip. So I really try to, you know, save the money and steward it for whenever the right time actually comes. So depending on how the interaction with the Uber goes and how all that works, they'll probably gain a lot of money. So we'll see, but you guys stick around because I want to talk to you guys one more way how you guys can change your lives, but also giving away the rest of the money. Even if it's not today, it's going to be in other videos too. So you guys just stick around. All right, guys, we got the iPhone 17 Pro Plus. So go ahead and open this John up. Dude, I've low-key needed a new phone for so long. My phone right now is cooked.
Holy freaking smokes, dog. This phone is freaking legit right now.
I need to get a Magic John screen protector for this. I'm not even kidding.
I already ordered one.
Anyway. Alright guys, so market is opened. Right now, obviously we are still at all-time highs, so be very careful today. Yesterday, we never even filled the gap up from new week opening, so today I can't really expect us to do much except for go up, but really today, I'm very, very specifically looking for longs.
Yep.
Yo, how's it going, bro?
What's going on, dude?
What's up, dude? Did you take anything today or not really?
No. I'm taking today.
Yeah,
I
most
was,
people
like-
just kind of sat out.
Yeah, I really should because I'm in a combine. but-
Yeah. Guys, so we got off of live trading with the Discord. You guys seen some clips of that. And then we also just got a student call done with one of my boys, Anthony. And so we pretty much got all of that done for today. Obviously, if you guys took a look at the charts today, you guys can see today's New York session was pretty choppy. We pretty much ended up pumping a little bit and then we consolidated. And if you go and just look at the 1 minute chart, you can see that we're pretty much just barcoding through the entire New York session. So there's not really much that's happening here. We're kind of just consolidating. Maybe thought that we were going to get an AMD setup right here, accumulation, maybe manipulation back into the 15 minute and then distribute up. We didn't get much confirmation after making that manipulation move. So no trades, but it is all good. Anyway, even in this type of price action, I am able to consistently get payouts, not because I'm still just taking trades no matter what. It just means that I'm being de-risked, and if I'm not de-risked, then I'm probably just not trading on days like this. And so that means that when days do come to where there is better price action, your accounts aren't blown before then. So that's how I'm actually able to do that. Basically, this week, I kind of knew that it was going to be a little bit worse off just because we started off all-time highs this week, and so that is what yesterday started like. All-time highs. Today kind of predicted the same thing after realizing what had happened after New York session yesterday. So we've been trading at all-time highs. Obviously, if you guys don't know how to trade that, it is tough. You just can't fade the longs. You just have to pretty much just accept that the price is probably just going to go up, even if the short looks good. Even if you feel like you have a good short setup, price is probably going to go up. That's how you have to trade all-time highs. But I have a video. If you guys haven't checked out my second channel, I have a video basically explaining how I'm able to get consistent payouts even with bad price action. But if you guys want to go check that out, the video is on my second channel, Eval Trades Journal. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys. If you guys really have not checked out this channel before, I have so many free educational videos. I do trade recaps. I do so many videos just giving you guys free value. Obviously, YouTube is completely free. And I love to give you guys actually good educational content for free because most people charge for this. My free YouTube and free trading course, that if you guys haven't seen my free trading course, check that out, link in the description. My free trading course and my free YouTube are better than most of the paid courses out there. I've personally seen inside multiple trading discords, and I promise you guys, their information and their education does not even come close to what I'm giving to you guys for free. So, but anyway, that is pretty much how live trading went today. Obviously, then you guys saw me take that student call. So not really much left to do on the charts for today, but I do want to give you guys one more piece of information to hopefully help you guys change your life within 2026 and actually change your life this year. All right, so the third thing and the most important thing to be able to change your life in the next year, and something that I've personally had to deal with even just the past weeks. After I got my car, I haven't really uploaded on YouTube just because life has gotten a little bit more difficult, and that's nothing to be ashamed about, and that is everything to be proud about. The fact that there are certain things going on in my life that aren't necessarily perfect, that those are things that I can actually work on and become better through. And so it's kind of reminded me, you know, obviously people who feel like they have everything figured out, a lot of people who have a lot of money, a lot of people who have a lot of status, a lot of people who have a lot of these things that the world has to offer, they feel like they have it all and that they have all the answers, that everything's already figured out by them. And so after I was able to reward myself with such a big blessing like this, life hit me harder, and I kind of realized that, no, I don't have everything figured out, and there's so many things outside of money and outside of chasing your goals that matters. Like having a relationship with God has been the only thing that's been able to keep me even sane throughout this entire process, because I would have lost myself in this process a long time ago if I didn't have that. And so as life got harder, when I was rewarding myself, it reminded me in the book of, I believe it's 2 Corinthians, where it talks about when you feel like you have a thorn in your side, and it reminds you of how much you need God. Like some people are given certain things, or they might deal with certain issues that God wants to work through them with. Let's say that you have, or let's say that you have some sort of, let's say that you have any of these things, because you know that God has the solution and that God has the answer to these things, he'll take the things that are even considered bad and he'll use them for his good, to say, okay, even if this person does deal with anxiety, I, God, am going to turn that bad thing into a good thing. And so now, because you have anxiety, you are drawing more near to God, and he will be able to give you that peace. So because you're reminded of how maybe anxious or how you might be, because you're dealing with these things, you're reminded of how much you need God. I personally, over the past couple of weeks, have been dealing with a lot of anxiety myself. And so after I feel like I've done a lot for myself and I've done great, and yes, that is true, but because money only goes so far, because money's not going to fix your anxiety, because money's not going to fix any of these things, you're reminded on how much you need God. And so throughout this entire past couple of weeks, after I've been able to bless myself, I have not forgotten how much I need God, and that is something that I'm actually happy about. I'm happy that I don't feel like I have everything figured out. I'm happy that I am dealing with certain issues, because it reminds me of how much I need God. So the third thing that I really just want to stress to you guys is, no matter what highs or lows that you're going through, thanking God through all of these things. I want you guys to imagine that you have a son or a daughter. If you guys want your son or a daughter to be very successful, be somebody that you can be proud of. If you want a good son or a good daughter, whatever way that you want to measure that, if you want to make them a strong individual, if you want to make them a successful individual, what are you going to do? You're probably going to have to put them through certain things. Life is not going to be sunshine and rainbows for those of you who want to accomplish things, who want to do things, and do things with your life. For those of you who have aspirations, your life is not going to be sunshine and rainbows. And so when we figure out, like, okay, if I have a son or daughter, I want this son or daughter of mine to be very strong. I want them to be very successful. I want them to be all these things. You are going to make sure that that person doesn't have an easy life per se. You're going to have certain struggles. There's going to be certain things that they have to deal with in order to make them stronger, in order to make them that certain individual. So the mindset switch is that, okay, although I am acknowledging that I'm going through certain things, I'm also so glad that I'm going through those things, because that means that God is doing a work inside of me. That means that because I'm dealing with certain issues, God is dealing with me and making me better and drawing me closer to him. Because I don't have everything figured out, I have to rely on his information. I have to rely on his wisdom. So that's just a perspective and a mindset switch that I would share with you guys, is no matter what highs or lows you're going through, whether you feel like you're at rock bottom or whether you feel like you have everything you've ever wanted, always thank God no matter where it is that you're at, because there's always a blessing in your situation no matter what you're going through. But with all that being said, I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you guys want to go check out my free trading training course where I'm literally teaching you guys exactly how I trade, what you guys can do to implement my trading into your trading style and become a better trader overall. Check out the free trading course, the link in the description. You guys are going to be able to see exactly what I use and exactly how my students get the results that they do. Those students are one-on-one students, yes, but there's a lot of value within the free course. And my mentorship is opening up again here soon. You guys see students buying their dream cars. You guys see students quitting their jobs. You guys see students making over 5 figures a month with trading every single month consistently with the things that I'm teaching them. So you guys just stay posted on that. Follow my Instagram if you guys want to see more of that. But anyway, you guys can go ahead, check that out, as well as my free trading course. You guys can go check that out, as long as my Instagram, my second YouTube channel, my Twitter, all of those things. I'm literally sharing with you guys trade recaps every single day. Every single day on Instagram, I'm posting a reel and TikTok as well. And then all the other links in the description. You guys are going to get links to prop firms. I get the best discounts on any prop firm that you guys have. Check out the link in the description. You guys get 80% off of Apex with code AVAL, 30% off of Alpha Futures with code AVAL, and 30% off of Tradeify accounts with code AVAL. So if you guys want some accounts, you can go cop them right there. But other than that, I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace out, everybody.